Hello gamers and welcome to some more Broken Arrow content. I'm super excited because I've got access to a new demo. It's a closed demo basically, so not open to the public, and it includes the tutorial and the first mission. And everything is obviously work in progress. The game is developed by Steel Balalaika and published by Slitherine. So thanks a lot for giving me this kind of sneak peek and that I can show it to you as well. So you've seen already some content on my channel for Broken Arrow with the from the open betas, including multiplayer content. And I'm very excited for this game. I'm also now playing on my laptop, which is a bit more powerful. And uh, so we see how that plays out, but it runs smoothly on my normal computer as well, I think, as you have seen in the previous videos. I can't change graphics settings. They are like default for now. Show him around the base, do whatever you want, as long as you keep him out of my hair. And take Williams with you, no offense, but she's more talkative than you. Units control, units colors. Your units are blue, ally units are green. Hostile units are red. Neutral units are gray. And you can customize that. That's cool, in particular if you're maybe like colorblind and can't distinguish red from green. So this is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is my first look, by the way, so I haven't seen it yet. The demo. Basic commands. Select your units with LMB, order a movement with RMB. Double-click RMB to follow the roads. Okay, that's actually cool. Vehicles move fast on road and slow in forest. I'm used to giving like fast move commands from Eugene Systems games. But this is an interesting, uh, less keyboard intensive option. Vehicles move. Okay, next. Camera movements WASD. Or move the cursor near the border of the screen. Doesn't work here because maybe I've got a monitor setup. Or press LMB. That's also nice if you don't want to play with your hand. Or actually, also with the double right click if you're maybe disabled and can't use your left hand, or if you have like a sports injury like I had quite frequently recently, unfortunately, that can be really helpful. Press MMB and move the mouse to rotate. Use the mouse wheel to zoom. Can do that right now. Zoom on the label of a unit to attach the camera to it. Understood. Now I can zoom. Miller's Hotel is on our way to the training area. Let's hope he's in a better mood than the general. I think I think audio settings should be okay. Let's do the double click thing. But you can also fast move. So you've got both options, which I think is good. Let's attach to the vehicle. Interesting. When I rotate the camera, it's just disconnects a bit. There are units from all three Baltic states regrouped here. Lithuanian artillery, mechanized infantry from Latvia. Oh, they have different equipment, different tactics, speak different languages. Creating an interoperable force in this region is a real headache. I guess this will eventually be voiced, even if it's with AI. That's my guess only. Councillor Miller, I'm Lieutenant Williams. It's a pleasure to have you with us. The commander and I will drive you to the general and show you around. Well, it's about time. Let's go. Take me to the training ground first. I need to make sure that our equipment is showcased in the best possible condition. So that would be here. The exercise is about to start, so you will be able to check by yourself. This whole exercise is a big show, Lieutenant. A show of force for our potential enemies, but also an arms fair for our partners. So this is really realistic. I see. And which partners are we trying to impress today, Counselor? That's confidential. Just drive, Lieutenant. I accidentally, apparently, didn't double click fast enough. It's cool that there's so much going on here on the road with these vehicles, like the neutral vehicles. Oh man, I want to attach to the Humvee. Let's take a look at these houses. It's really nice. Storage capacity here, gas tank. I love those details. You can see some civilian cars. Well, one actually. This is the artillery training ground, Counselor. Here our soldiers practice fire mission procedures. The commander will make a demonstration for you. Well, let's see how much time it will take you to hit all these targets, Commander. Oh, damn it, I clicked it away accidentally. That's Striker MC. I think one hit should already be enough, right? Yeah. Press T, then open the fire mission interface and select the type of munition, the length of the salvo, the type of the strike, then validate the position with a simple LMB or drag and drop. That's cool, understood. Oh, I see. T, and here we go. Duration medium. Explosive, no smoke or anything. Mode, line targeting. That's pretty damn cool. You can see the soldiers as well. Look, they're even charging. Or like dropping the shell. And there's a recoil as well, so that's really cool. I think it's already over. I didn't shoot enough. The duration short wasn't enough. Not sure what short means, how many shots that is. Let's just go for point. Oh, look at that. You can change the size of the point as well, which is pretty damn cool. Just go for a small area here. And interesting, here we see the ammunition of all 4 strikers. As you can see, our latest battlefield management interface enables extremely responsive fire missions. That's actually true. It was I who sold that concept to Congress. Glad to see it works in practice too. Okay, let's go to the next one. So how's your hotel, Counselor? Apart from the fact that I was woken up every 20 minutes by cargo helicopter passing right over my head, it was lovely. Just going across here now. Okay, that's A8. Why is the radar of this Patriot turned off? It's a standard procedure to keep the radar turned off by default to keep the unit mobile and avoid detection by anti-radiation missiles. They can still use their backup tracking systems to target aircraft, but in this mode, their range is limited. Then switch this radar on, Commander. Let's see how far target practice drones can be detected and engaged. So here it's Z, but in my case it's actually Y, because of the German keyboard. Here's the drone. Wow, the range of these missiles is impressive. The efficiency of the radar depends on the altitude of the target. Low-flying aircrafts are harder to detect, and helicopters cannot be targeted at all as they fly below the radar. Okay. That's why short-range air defense SHORAD is needed to complete long-range.
Air defense ready for action.
Come on.
Solid copy. Advance and report.
Yeah, they've got missiles as well. Stingers, I guess. Yeah. Fine demonstration of our firepower, Commander. The message is clear. No country equipped with our anti-aircraft systems need worry about its airspace being violated.
Personal carrier here. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Copy.
Let's go to this one first.
Already there.
It's also cool that even in the tutorial we can speed up things a bit. Why are you not going on the road?
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Okay, now yes. You need to click rather quickly. So it's a fast double click actually. I love the detail here with the fenced and barbed wire as well. Sometimes it tends to go off the road. Not sure why. What's going on here? Some of our vehicles broke down apparently. Critical effects. When a vehicle is hit, there's a probability to receive a critical effect, reducing its abilities. There are 4 types of critical effects: detection, aiming, reloading, mobility. There are 2 levels of significance, yellow and red. Fully repairing a vehicle removes the critical effects. We cannot let that happen, not today. Don't worry, sir. We have the necessary supplies to repair them. Buying supplies. Supplies are bought from the reinforcement menu, located in the top left corner. Select the truck in the support category. Click on the supplies to fill the truck. Validate the position on the map with LMB to call the unit. You can load the truck with more than 1000 kg of supplies. Click on the supplies card multiple times to load more. Control LMB loads 4000 at a time. Shift LMB loads the maximum. So we can go for like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's call the supplies in.
Let's take the hammer lane.
As soon as the supplies are unloaded, the next to the vehicles, the crew. Okay, resupply. Click the unload button, then validate on the map to unload the cargo there. Press the button twice to unload immediately. Yeah, we don't want to unload immediately. Which is the actual unload button? Unload here, you. Here. Okay, now it's within the range and everything is getting repaired. The vehicles are now fully operational again.
Armored transport standing by.
And here we go. Will they go to the shooting range here as well? Trying to go around the Abrams, that's cool. Nice little eye for detail. Completely unremarkable. You know, I spent half my life in the air, so the only surprising thing. Oh,
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
this is the tank firing range. A platoon of M1A2 Abrams is ready for the demonstration.
Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Tank armor is much stronger on the front than on the sides. The training of our crews consists in maneuvering to engage the enemy from the flank while minimizing the exposure of their own flanks. Tanks carry different types of rounds: explosive rounds to engage infantry and lightly armored vehicles, and armor-piercing rounds to deal with highly armored targets. Explosive rounds are equally effective at any distance, but the penetration of armor-piercing rounds increases the closer you get. You should move closer to the targets to demonstrate the increased penetrative power.
M1 Abrams ready for action. Solid copy. Moving out. Driver, move forward.
There we go. One more shot. There we go. All right, do your thing. Send as many targets as you can. Let's see what a Soviet invasion of Europe would have looked like.
Armor is ready to rumble.
Our tanks benefit from good reverse speed, which is not the case with Russian-designed tanks. This allows us to move backwards to avoid being overrun while maintaining our powerful frontal armor facing the enemy. And reverse is R, which is a difference to Eugene games where it's, I think, G, right? Well done. Well, this is it. 70 tons of American steel. You mean 70 tons of diplomatic nightmare. I had to explain to the Lithuanian government why they needed to reinforce all their road bridges from here to Poland to support their weight. Sure, but when they arrive, nothing stands in their way.
Troop transport ready.
Let's head to the next one, to the helicopters.
On the move. Roger. Moving out.
This is the first time that I see a tutorial where you like kind of drive around from like a tutorial station to a tutorial station. That's like a thing you can sometimes do, in a single player, in a shooter game or in a military shooter, where you go to different firing ranges, for example. But this is really cool. So, helicopters are really impressive machines. Too bad they are so noisy. Our pilots are ready to take off. Do you want to hop in for a ride, Counselor? Certainly, it will be a nice change from those little private helicopters that fly like cabs. Cargo helicopters can transport multiple infantry squads, but also supplies and vehicles. The limit for infantry is defined by the numbers of seats. The limit for supplies and vehicles is defined by the limit of weight. Understood. One of our vehicles broke down during a maneuver exercise. Let's go and recover it. It's a bit too fast sometimes, I think. So for this is all obviously all work in progress. But my feedback is that this is great, but it needs to be a bit slower, or you need to be able to, click or voice maybe so that you hear everything they say and then it kind of matches perfectly. Select the helicopter and like here, you can now click. Select the helicopter and right, I guess it will be voiced. It's my guess. And right click on the cargo to give the load order. Understood.
Chinook here.
Right click and you can see here.
Chinook is mission ready.
No, not sure. It's not doable with the button apparently. Yeah, now it's loaded. The hooks are in place. Now let's drop it off.
Call my helo fat again.
Okay,
New flight plan received.
is there like a... Yeah, we can see we've loaded it here. We've got half a ton left. And we can do the unload at position.
Copy that. Unhooking immediately.
Fantastic. Click the unload order and validate somewhere on the map to drop off the cargo. Click the unload order twice to unload immediately. You can click a specific element in the cargo panel to unload this element. So I could click this and then only unload this. There we go. The vehicle has been unloaded. The mechanics will get back into working order. How about a little target practice now, Counselor? Get behind one of the machine guns and we put you in range of some targets to shoot at. But I've never fired a machine gun before. Oh, don't worry, it's very simple, and I'll be here to help.
Chinook, reporting in. New flight path set.
Go, go, go. Okay, we do have a GAU 21.
Already.
Ah, get some. I wonder if it's needed. There's a maximum of people that fit into buildings. That would be pretty neat. Come on, get some. Woo, yeah.
All weapons screened. Initiating attack.
And now I'm right above it, and
Target coordinates received.
I noticed that it won't go into the
Standing by.
correct distance to get the shooting or stuff. I need to manually move it away. There we go. Pretty impressive for someone who has never shot before. All the targets are down. Let's head back to the helipad. I didn't have that much fun in a long time. You sure know how to entertain, Lieutenant.
Heading there now.
You could come work with me. With you on my team, getting those contracts signed would be a breeze. Plus, you wouldn't have to work with this grumpy whatever. I thank you for the proposition, but I am currently tied to my present assignment. I see. Well, I think about it. There we go.
Reporting in.
But we don't have to transport infantry.
Moving out. Pedal to the metal.
Here I can set markers apparently. That's cool.
Fast for a ride?
How long have you? It's been 3 years now. And this is your first assignment? Yes, sir. Well, you didn't drew the winning ticket with Benedet's COO, I think. I was too slow.
Orders. Roger. Moving out.
This is the ATGM shooting ground. It stands for anti-tank guided missiles. They travel slower than a tank round but have more range. Right, send the targets. Let's see that in practice. To avoid wasting missiles, the gunners communicate their targets to each other. If a missile is already in flight, oh, that's really cool. It's a pleasant surprise to see that I'm not the only one worrying about the taxpayers' money here. Now, I didn't know that. That's pretty damn cool. I wonder why this striker is a striker in a box. The gunners are trained to switch their target mid-flight in case the initial target disappears. That's very cool. This is or takes cover. This is particularly useful as the long flight time of the missile can give time to the enemy to take cover or smoke or whatnot. I hope you used your TOW 2A for this demonstration. The new Top Attack TOW 2B costs twice as much, so using them against anything other than a tank is a waste of resources. Don't worry, so we use special training ammunition, both cheaper and less hazardous than regular ammo during exercises.
Humvee here.
But that's really good
Moving there now.
with the automatic target change. That's quite impressive, actually. So everything obviously needs to be tracked. And imagine you're shooting like with 5 ATGMs at one target and gets into cover. They all redirect and stuff. That's pretty cool. I see nothing happening here. What is going on? It's good signs, sir. Our troops are exercising their camouflage. They try to reach the target area undetected. Stay away from the hostile patrols, stay in cover as much as possible, and sprint to move across open areas quicker. Recon units are specially trained and equipped to remain as discreet as possible. They have a reduced visual, thermal, and electronic signature that makes them harder to detect. Electronic signature? There's a spelling mistake here. Cover. Your units are more stealthy when they are inside forests or buildings. A green tree indicator appears on the cursor if you place it over a zone providing cover. Line of sight. You need to be close enough to detect enemy units. Buildings and thick forests block the line of sight. To visualize your line of sight, press Alt and move your mouse around. Yeah, that's a cool tool. Look, you can see what you see from like everywhere. Okay, they were on sprint. It's like a toggle thing.
On the double.
Game speed, you can modify the game speed. Okay.
On the move. Stealth mode.
Let's say cooldown on the running.
Sniper team reporting in.
I quickly pause for a screenshot. Oh, I should have reported the bug, the spelling mistake, but yeah. Here you can see they can laser designate targets, which is pretty cool.
Need a rifle.
Now get into the trees, please. I've lost my troops, unfortunately.
At your order, sir.
I wasn't fast enough. Come
Snipers
on.
ready.
Now run, 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 run. Running is almost over.
Hunters of gunmen
Maybe
here.
better send them and then while they already go, give the order to run, I think. We might get spotted again.
Snipers standing by.
Okay, no, we're not. Good.
Moving quietly. Sneaking in. Copy. Infiltrating. Walking like ghosts.
Now we should be able to get through, even though we can't run right now.
Silence.
Oh, oh, oh. And green.
Moving silent.
We can obviously look backwards as well. Go
Infiltrating.
and run.
Infiltration underway.
And once this is away, which is kind of now, and this needs to be away as well, we will run over here. It's like a Tanya mission in Command and Conquer. Not my favorite, but Draken is super important in the game. Don't think you will have lots of time to micro it that much in single player missions potentially.
We move in silence.
No, 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 go back.
Sneaking in.
But not in multiplayer competitive games.
Moving silent.
Okay, go.
Copy. Infiltrating.
Oh, oh.
Go, go, go.
Okay, we did it.
Stealth mode. Infiltrating. Infiltration underway. Moving quietly.
And there's another one.
Walking like ghosts.
I do want to be able to run, so I will speed things up.
Copy.
Go
We're moving in
and run.
silence. Halo, go.
Nice. Impossible to spot.
We move in silence. Moving silent. Infiltration underway.
And
Infiltrating. Moving quietly.
there we go. Well, well, looks like we have a hide and seek champion.
Personal carrier ready.
And now we're going to go here.
Good
Not sure what's gonna happen here. Build infantry in buildings, maybe?
Armored transport reporting in.
By the way, Council, where do you and the General know each other from? Can we just not have this conversation, please? When do we get there? What's being built here? Nothing. This is the close quarter training area. Infantrymen use these buildings to simulate urban combat. The rules are simple. Sounds good, Commander. Let's see what you are made of. Okay. Spawner. Complete the training. What do I need to do now? Our troops are ready to be called as reinforcements. Let's call in some rangers in a striker.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Let's call them in.
Already there.
Striker ICV, why not?
Roger, we're on the move.
Some rangers javelin.
Recon vehicle is good to go.
Let's unload here. Okay, that was incorrect.
Reporting in.
It's U for unload here.
Seconds, not 10 fucking minutes. Striker here. Striker awaiting orders.
Oh, lots of troops.
Recon is standing by. Striker standing by. Sweeping the area.
Well, that's like proper combat here. This unit can go back to base. It's very damaged.
Mission's over. Let's head back to base. Someone call for a cab? Rangers engaged in combat. Weapons came under fire.
Get into the building, please. When your unit's low on ammo or heavily damaged, it's preferable to send it back to base rather than abandoning it to its fate.
Rangers in combat. Requesting orders. Weapons jammed in combat. Awaiting command. Rangers here. We're under fire. Your eyes and ears, sir. Troop transport.
Come on, go, go, go.
Heavy weapons team taking fire.
You need to return to base. You can
Go back to
walk,
Logland.
sprint a bit. We do have lots of points. Let's get some more rangers in.
Go, go, go.
Let's get a striker here.
Weapons team here. Combat patrol underway. Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Over. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
They're out of javelins. Oh no.
Get your gear. We're moving.
So we can actually
Move your
send them back to base.
New orders. We go back to base.
We're going to call in you. Unload order here.
Ready. Unass, everybody. Personal carrier here.
Well, I guess this won't be too difficult. Ouch, and there we go.
Striker reporting in.
Go, go, go.
Ranger, at your command. Get your asses out of my vehicle. Surrender is not a ranger word. Mission's over. Let's head back to base. Rangers here. Copy. We take
Go, go, go.
fire and maneuver.
You also go back to base.
Been a bed tonight. Moving to contact. Weapons team ready. Striker here. Going
Why can I not unload them? LMB on the target. Okay, maybe I did right click.
Recon vehicle. Engaged in combat. Striker ready for action. All walking sandbag. Jump out. Copy. Reloading.
Get in there. Let's get some rangers in here.
Pedal to the metal. Search and destroy. 75th Ranger, at your command. Rock up, we're moving. On ass, we're moving. Weapons team at your orders. Armored transport.
Come on.
Standing by.
You unload
All
here.
classes dismount. Roger. We're on the move. Already there. All trench monkeys.
How do I deselect a unit?
Someone ask for a ride?
Okay, they still have lots of AT capabilities here.
Heavy weapons here.
You can go back to base.
Back to base. Squad, move out. Weapons team standing by. Let's head home, boys. Fire
Go.
and maneuver! Move, shoot, communicate. Heavy weapons ready.
Javelin dude helping out a bit as well.
Weapons team in combat. Send your orders.
Oh no, there's another vehicle.
Weapons team in combat. Requesting orders.
Yeah, it was close.
Team under fire.
And we capture the area. The sector, I should say. Well, that was a good show, Commander, but it demonstrates one thing. Our allies are not ready at all to defend themselves. Had it been the Russians in front of them today, they would have been slaughtered. Failure is part of training, sir. They are only reservists. They will continue to drill. That's all, and all well and good, but I'm not here for these trifles. I've got a major whatever. Ah, here's the showstopper. I want you to demonstrate its air-to-ground and air-to-air capabilities to our guests. Take a seat, Miller. I'm in charge here. Ah, General, I was wondering when you'd come out of hiding. So what's on the menu, Chef? We will start with a classic close air support mission with good old A-10s. Yeah, like in 91, the good old days. You never change your record, do you? Shut up, Miller. Commander, you will be leading this demonstration called an A-10 in order to destroy the marked targets.
New bearing set.
Planes must work in coordination with Recon to target enemy ground units. The Recon detects and identifies the target while the plane maneuvers to attack. Airstrikes. Right-click on an enemy unit in order to airstrike on its position. If the target is not visible, you can attack its suspected position with a strike order. Understood.
Thunderbolt here. Direct attack pattern confirmed.
Oh, lovely. The good old A-10. We lost it there because of the edge of the map. Nice. The sound of that gun always gives me chills. It reminds me of, well, whatever. Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel. RTB. Use the return to base command to send your plane back to the spawn point and obtain a refund. The refund price takes into account missing ammunition and damages. That's cool. Fine by me.
Bugging out. I know you want to see that gun in action. Time to bug out. New heading set.
Not sure where we've got to. Okay, and actually deselect with the left mouse button. Look at that.
Want to see that gun in action.
Will take a little bit of getting used to because it's just different. Now call in a Harrier to make a bombing run. Great, another old crate.
New course set.
Bombing. Bombing run works similarly to strafing run. Right-click on the enemy or use the order to define the orientation of the strike.
Harrier standing by.
Bombing run.
Let's drop some fireworks.
Oh man, this looks pretty damn good.
Attack run complete. Heading back.
Send the plane back to base before it runs out of
To
fuel.
home plate.
But I guess there's some sort of auto evac as well. At least for petrol. Or fuel, jet fuel. Alright, Commander, sit in the F-15X. Finally. The Eagle. Eagle 2.
Leading his frag.
Right-click on the target to order the attack. Click on the laser ability, then validate it on the target and the bomb will follow the laser. This plane is equipped with the laser designation pod.
Eagle copies.
Okay, so let's right-click on the target,
Airstrike is go for
activate.
effect.
You see making gun runs and guiding missiles is outdated. Now you drop a bomb from as far as you can and let it do all the job for you. Well, let's try again with a moving target. It's time and you'll see that the human is still needed to predict a target's trajectory. Smart bombs have a limited radius of correction to hit moving targets. Drop the bomb on its predicted path using the precision strike order. Don't forget to mark it with a laser.
Rolling on the target area. Coming around now.
So basically first I click, you choose the order and then I go for the laser designation. It'll do another run. Come on. The circle is too close, I think.
Eagle here.
Or do I need to do another precision strike click, actually?
Airport mission inbound.
No, 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 no.
Going for effect.
It's not following the path. No, no, it's not.
Flying there. Inbound.
Precision strike.
Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Coordinates received. Commencing attack. Strike coordinates received.
Another precision strike.
Strike area confirmed. Going for effect. The big bird is in the air. Turning to new heading. Flying to coordinates.
Let's have it fly away. Move around. Fly to here. Then cue precision strike on this.
Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Not really working. I'm not sure why.
Standing by for orders. New course set. New heading set.
Precision strike.
Airstrike is go for effect.
We actually do have
Solid copy. Air support
laser guidance.
coordinates received. Commencing attack.
Okay, that was better because it was first marked here. When you take one of these bombs in the face like that, the coffin stays simple. Send in the second F-15 commander, this time to demonstrate its air-to-air capabilities against drones. We have potential buyers for dozens of these planes, so make sure these drones are shot down nice and clean, Commander. Remind me, Miller. Are we here to defend these people or to sell them weapons? Selling them weapons means they can defend themselves. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And just make sure they buy from the right bait and tackle shop.
Roger, flying there. Eagle, standing by. Turning hot. Eagle, mission ready.
Oh, this doesn't. It does redirect. Cool.
Fencing in.
This is too far away, so it didn't redirect. Three out of three. There's one more drone. Commander, finish it.
Going hot.
Great job, Commander. If we don't land a contract for a few jets after that, I'll be damned. General, we've got a problem. I've asked confirmation from the airbase and they sent 3 drones as planned, not 4. Oh shit, don't tell me we scratched up some civics. No, the radar signature was definitely that of a UAV. Well, in any case, that's trouble. Very true. Victory. History and results not here. Return. So this tutorial, I think it's very well done, and it's also like a cliffhanger to what awaits. I also like this. It could be AI. It could also be an actual photo. So in the next video, I'm going to show you the tank rush on highway mission. So stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot for watching, and thanks again to Slitherine for making this possible by giving me access to the demo. Until then, bye for now.